Look, blue skies. Would you look at that? This could actually be the start of summer. Welcome to week 20, I think it is, of Blob on a Bike. And it is a Wednesday. You've probably guessed from the last couple of weeks. That's been the first day I've managed to get out. And it was no different this week, of course. Tuesday was looking really good weather-wise, but unfortunately we just had blanket rain again yesterday. So this is meant to be the start of a nice spell of weather, and I am ready to capitalise on it. I'm heading down the post office. I'm going to try and crunch out 20 miles today. I know 3 laps is a little bit less than that, so we'll have to see how we get on time-wise, and hopefully I'll get to the magic 20. But for now, it is beautiful out. Bit windy still. Can't have it all, obviously. And I am looking forward to getting some sunny miles in. I might even get a tan today. Let's go. It's very pleasant down here today, isn't it? What difference a bit of sun makes. Those little ducklings. Check out this beetle. Well, it really is a nice day now. When I got to work this morning, it did start clouding over, so I was expecting the worst actually today, but it has thinned out the cloud and it's glorious. And there's actually some warmth in the wind today, so I don't mind it so much. Let's get a few more miles in, shall we? Lots of pedestrians today. Just on lap 2 now, heading back in the second half of lap 2, and I feel good today. Got a banging headache, but I can't let this opportunity of good weather get in the way, so I'm just having a grin and bear that. But yeah, that's hurting. But the sun is out, come on! So despite today's awesome weather, we've literally had about 3 weeks of near constant rain, so unfortunately all of the trails are mashed up at the moment. Which I've seen obviously when I've been going walking and stuff, but with this little bit of wind and the nice heat we got coming, it's meant to get warmer as the week goes on. I'm hoping that they dry out quite nicely. It is a bank holiday weekend coming up, not my favourite admittedly, but my little lad Sam wants to get out on his bike, so we should be doing that somewhere, getting a few more miles in. Lap 2 done. Whew. Right, that is the end of my 3 laps, but I'm going for a little cheeky extra because I will get my 20 miles in today. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Right, last time on the canal for today. So just a short day at work for me today. Now my wife is back at work 1 day a week on a Wednesday. I've got daddy daycare, so I have to take Sam to school and collect him. So it's a very short day for me, so sadly I haven't got much time for anything else today. However, someone is due to come and have a look at my Mini tonight, which I've put up for sale, so I've got to go and do a couple of little things on the car, check that, so check it over and stuff, ready for a sale hopefully. And yeah, better go and get on with it actually. Running out of time. No! Right, that is it, the end of lap 3.75 I guess. Didn't quite do 4 full laps. I missed out the town centre loop on the last one. But anyway, here we are. Hopefully I've got my 20 miles in the bag. Whew. Let's go and clean my car. Okay, that is done and dusted, and I am a sweaty mess today. Still got my headache, but I don't think it's quite as bad actually. Anyway, I did manage 21.2 miles, so I'm really pleased about that. It took ages, 1 hour and 44 minutes. I really had better get a move on sorting my car out. So I'm off. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. The sun should be out even more tomorrow. But what the heck is that? That, if I'm not mistaken, is a blue sky 2 days on the trot. And this is a happy Blob on a Bike. Today is a leisure ride. I've been to the post office already, so it won't be a fast one today, but I hope it will be a long one. I'm hoping for another 20 plus miles today, so Let's get on with it. That wind is definitely chillier than it was yesterday, but I'm not complaining. It is still a glorious day, and I'm sure I'll soon warm up. Check it out. I am prepared for tons of pedestrian traffic today. Lap 1 done. I've 100% eaten at least 3 flies that have flown into my mouth, so I'm probably adding calories today rather than burning some. But I can't complain too much. It is delightful down here, and I realise I sound like a 60-year-old man then. Right, that is lap 2 done. Let's see if I've got another couple of laps in. I might have to find out, won't we? Ooh, starting to get a bit hot now. Come on, let's go. My bottom hurts. Lap 3 is in the bag. I'm going for one more. It'll probably be a bit slower than the others. My bum is really hurting. I do get to a stage when riding my bike where my bum stops hurting when I'm riding it, and then we have some crappy weather or get an injury or something, and then start again. But there's only one more lap. Let's do it. I just saw 2 beautiful Volkswagen split screen camper vans go past me. Sadly, I didn't have enough time to get my camera out, but it does remind me I must fix my camper, so perhaps that will be a job for this afternoon. Hello guys, it is mating season for the birds. There's all sorts of hanky-panky going on down here, and an aeroplane up there. Oh mate, where's your guy? That headwind is definitely picking up for real, or I could just be getting a bit tired. It's probably a bit of both. Oh, nearly about halfway through the last lap now. No, about a quarter of the way. What am I talking about? Getting tired. Oh, I've definitely hit a wall, but there is just one last hill to go. Let's get up there, shall we? Knackered now. Approaching the end of lap 4 now, and I'm knackered, but it does feel good to be back on the bike in some nice weather. Sorry for the boring content this week, I'm afraid. Sadly, all of the trails are still soaking wet, so I'm hoping after a couple of days we've just had, they'll start drying out nicely. Still a bit of wind kicking around, which would help. So tomorrow is weigh day. I am hoping to get out and perhaps go to Howden Forest tomorrow. Howden Forest. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there, won't we? But depends how busy I am at work, to be honest. But weigh day tomorrow. This is me done, and I'll be back in a sec to show you how far I've been. Holy, I am knackered now, but I did manage 23.77 miles, so I'm really pleased about that. It is boring going up and down the canal. You know, I've done 4 laps there, so that's 8 trips along the canal with people just getting in your way all the time, so it is annoying and slow. But 23 miles is 23 miles, and what that does of course mean now I've hit my 40 miles for this week, which will mean I'm not adding to my deficit, so I have eaten into it a little bit, I think, this week. We will find out tomorrow for sure. Anyway, it is weighing tomorrow. I will see you then. I'm going to have a nice can of Coke. Hello guys, well that brings us to the end of week 20 of Blob on a Bike, and I am pleased to say that I have actually managed to get some miles in this week. 45 miles to be precise, which is not exactly going to set the world alight, but it is more than I need to do each week to hit my target. I am still behind by 87.8 miles. I have got some progress still to make with regards to catching those up, but the weather does seem to be picking up. We had a couple of glorious days this week, which did allow me to get those miles in. Unfortunately, rain came yesterday that was not forecast, and again this morning, and again this afternoon. But I'm not going to let that bother me today. I will be leaving early today, very shortly actually, because I'm off on a little jolly down into Devon with my bicycle. Anyway, so 105.8 is the target this week. That's what I was at last week, so I don't know what will happen this week. I have put the miles in the last couple of days, and I've eaten all right, but you never know with these things. So let's get to it and see where we're at. 105.8 to beat. Okay, last week's weight 105.8, so let's see how we're getting on today. I don't know what's going to happen here, so wish me luck. Can't argue with that. Okay, so there you have it. The weigh-in is done, and 105.3 was my weight today. So I have lost 500 grams, which does equate to over £1. So I'm pleased about that, considering I've not done a load of cycling. Hoping it will increase in the next week. However, there is a little bit of a possible issue coming up. My little man came home from school yesterday or the day before with a cold, which is not great. Now, I think my wife is getting this cold. I don't want to get the cold, so I'm whipping off out today down to Devon to get some trails in on my bike whilst I haven't got a cold, just in case I do next week, because the weather's meant to be nice, obviously. So get well soon, Sam, if you're watching this. Hope you feel a bit better soon, and yeah, that will be me. Please leave a comment below, let me know how you're getting on. If you haven't already, do a subscribe, please, and hit that like button. And also, while you're at it, make sure you follow the Facebook cycling fitness group that I've started. And if you're really still listening, you can follow me on Instagram too, at @blobonaBike. So get to it. I will see you next week, week 21. Let's go.